Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross-stitch.
One stitch at a time. Today is Monday, January 8th. I sound worse than I am.
I sound better than I am. As usual, we balance out. Love you.
My body rejects winter. Like, seriously, my body just rejects winter. My leg is hurting because it's cold. The low pressure system, that Winter Storm Ember. There was Winter Storm Ember over the weekend. We've got another low pressure system, Winter Storm Elliott, coming through. There's two more behind Elliott. I sound worse than I feel. I really do. My sinuses are going, hello, we don't like you. Move to Florida. I walked into church this morning to put away Christmas, and somebody goes, "You don't look like you feel well." I said, I feel fine. I just want to be a snowbird. Like, I hate this weather. Oh well. How was y'all's week? I hope it was fabulous. It wasn't a bad week. It wasn't really a busy week.
Especially for those in the U.S. So, anybody else realize today is the first full week for like the next 2 months?
Well, it depends on your job. Some jobs will be off on next Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day.
No. But a lot of us are just like, I don't get off until the end of, I think it's the end of February?
Well, the end of March.
Oh no, we get off, we're getting off in the March, at the end of March, and we're only getting off because I guess people who found at my job are religious because we get off for Good Friday.
Well, that's nice.
That's my next day off.
I say end of March is Easter, so. Alright, well, I hope y'all had a good week. We had a good week. Just had a week.
Let us know below.
Let us know below. Comment below. We're going to shout out our commenters.
Commenters.
Can't speak. Commenters.
That has nothing to do with her voice. That has everything to do with her,
Yeah, I just can't talk.
Glenna, Angie, Teresa.
Lovely Kauai.
Kauai, okay. Lovely Kauai. Ow, my head. Mad Morty, Juanita, and Tamara.
Thank you all for taking a little bit of time to watch our video and comment on it. We appreciate you all. Whips?
Okay, I got something.
Yay, he has a whip.
Not a lot of a whip. Baby steps. It is Ruby by Carolyn Manning Designs. Why is it I like giant red things?
Well, red is your favorite color.
But they're always giant. Dragons of Sumatra. This thing.
I don't know.
I guess we're done. Got that and this here.
Yay! It is looking fabulous. Fabulous.
I'm just not trying to think about exactly how big it's going to be.
Yep, don't think about it. She said.
No, that's what he said. Don't think about how big it is. And for more terrible jokes, stay tuned.
They just keep getting worse. Alright, started the week on New Year's Day.
I thought that was funny.
It was. With a new start. Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow.
Yay!
Didn't get very much on it.
Still, yay! And now she wanted to start that one.
Yes. This is on a piece of 32 count Cleveland crud that I really need to cut down. Because I haven't. I have this really bad habit. We were talking about this on Zoom New Year's Eve. I have this really bad habit. I will cut a project, like, to width, but I definitely will not cut length length it. And I really need to do that with this, especially considering when I finish the block of shores I'm on, I need another piece of this for that memorial block from shores. So I might as well just off here. It'll happen someday.
So it's the day after never?
Basically. So here's 310 stitches on Autumn and Hockran Hollow.
Yeah, it's big.
It is. He's a big boy. It's a big girl.
Well, if it's a big girl, she's laying down.
55 inches of fabric. Don't ask.
Don't tell.
I am what I am, and you either love me or you don't like me, and I don't care if you don't like me.
I love you, 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 and all your weirdness.
I love you.
Oh, by the way, the part of my brain that tells me don't say that, it's stupid, is currently asleep.
I just dropped a piece of floss. Hang on. Okay. This could get
And she ignored me.
I heard you. I wasn't ignoring you. Speaking of shores at Hockran Hollow. Shores of Hockran Hollow. The shores of Hockran Hollow is what I stitched on for. That's what I stitched on next. I used Autumn at Hockran Hollow for alternative stitches on one of the prompts for Great British Bake Off Week. I used Shores of Hockran Hollow for something that I made big changes on, and the S in the monthly. I'm stitching Shores of Hockran Hollow on 32 count Cleveland Crud. And I made huge changes to it because I'm only stitching like half the blocks. And I'm stitching them as individual blocks. So there's my big changes. I worked on this square. I filled in 555 stitches of light blue. 555 stitches of light blue water, y'all. Light blue water. That was a lot of water.
I just had a thought.
Lord help us all. What?
Ow! On the monthly, there's the number 3, and I thought of a really interesting way of using that one.
On the monthly, there's a number 1.
Oh, it's a number 1?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Well, I was going to say, because if you have a number larger than 1, you can use one of those variegators that switch between that many different colors.
It's true. It's true. Okay. Next offering. For the prompt of stitch on something you don't see many of, and the letter Y for the monthly. Blue flowers, greyhound ear, because you don't see many greyhounds in cross stitch. And ear.
You also don't see that many greyhounds standing still at one time.
Yeah.
If a greyhound's still, they're laying down.
I'm quite impressed that these greyhounds are all like lined up nicely. That doesn't happen with our hounds. This is on a piece of 32 count aquamarine because I could. Literally why I did this color.
I think you should rename that color I Can.
I did 540 stitches. I basically mostly finished outlining these 2 blocks, which I wanted to get done anyways. So I got a little bit here and a little bit there to finish. It is what it is. So, I'm going to finish outlining the 2 blocks and then fill in the 2 blocks and then do the bottom row. I decided that's how I was going to do it. I know I said I was going to do all the outline first, but
I knew you were going to.
Doing that much outlining is like Yeah. Doing that much outlining made me go. Up next, I did the Sal prompt, which is not in this bag. Which is not over here with me. Hold, please. Up next, I did the Sal prompt, which was Witchy Citrus Supernatural. You should be seeing a preview of it over my face, our faces. And you should be seeing a preview of where it started over our faces. And I'm really only saying that so I make sure I give myself enough time to fit those in there. Because I noticed with a couple of last weeks, I did not give myself enough time. Whoops!
She's subliminal messaging them due to lack of time frame.
You know. I did 344 stitches on this. This is on Heirloom by the Slovak Farm. And this was a bunch of outline. I'm outlining this block. I really was on the outlining this week.
3.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I was on an outlining kick. I think I was just trying to stitch on stuff that was fast.
Wanna laugh?
What?
I'm looking at the back of this, and because of the line you have going up to the unicorn, above the unicorn's hoof, it looks like the unicorn is talking on a microphone, singing in a concert.
Well, there you go. Rock stars. I am.
Can we get some sympathy in the comments for this lovely woman who has to put up with me tonight?
I got Ladies Guild meeting tonight, so I'm going to be gone for like an hour. Ooh, I just ate a piece of my hair. That wasn't delicious.
You're lucky. It usually gets caught up in my throat.
To round out the week, I used my pass on stitch on something you haven't made any changes on. To round out the week, my whip of choice, and talk about our stitching plans. Hold, please. Sorry about that. I also used this for the A for the monthly. Was Arctic Blast by Carolyn Manning. This is on a piece of 16 count white, which was lovely because I did all light colors. Seriously, like in here, it was all light colors. I'm going, are you kidding me?
There, you can see it. Okay, get really close though.
Yes, it was very challenging.
I'm trying to figure out what's worse.
What?
Doing white colors on white fabric or doing 16 different shades of red.
White colors on white fabric. I didn't write down how many stitches I did on this. It was 500 something.
It's a mystery. Move on.
It's 500 something because that totals the weekly and the monthly.
It's 500 something.
Okay then.
1970 something.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I brought that bag over. Where'd it go? Oh, please.
Hey!
I swear I've done this before.
More than once.
Like, what the?
Are you talking about videos or
Made a video.
losing stuff in the middle of the video just to realize it was right there?
Made a video. I swear I've made a video before. But some days my brain just does not want to work. Right. For the weekend, I worked on my ornament along pieces. Come out of the bag. And I say pieces because one of them was a start and a finish. I did this one. It is called Simple Joy. Yes, Simple Joy. And start to finish on a piece of heirloom Slovak Farm was 857 stitches. You're supposed to backstitch the pine needles, but I did them as long stitches, and I think they look better. But that's just me. So we have one ornament for the year down. Second start of 2024, first finish. Yay! And those flosses can get put away. And then I had time. So I started the second ornament for the month. What I'm doing is there's 4 ornament along categories. 3 of the categories have like themes for each month. Simple Joy was non-traditional Christmas for the winter Christmas. This is the non-categorized magazine, freebie, or gift pattern. It is time for Christmas. This guy right here. And this is what I did. These are the little pine cones that hang down from the bottom of the clock. And this was 232 stitches.
Oh, I thought they were little weights.
They're called pine cones in the chart.
Okay.
I haven't even backstitched them yet. They are on plastic canvas. So, the whole project's actually on plastic canvas.
Please use a small needle.
Yes, dear.
Don't ask me how I know.
I know how you know. Because I know.
I was talking to them.
Yes, dear. Yes, my dear. That was my stitching for the week. I tried to go with stuff that would get done quickly. Well, Monday was kind of a not great stitchy day because of New Year's Day and being tired and going to mom and dad's and...
We got my sick day.
Yeah.
I barely got good before. Like, it wasn't until Tuesday that I actually felt good. Really good. And I'm like, damn it, I have to go back to work tomorrow. I spent most of my vacation not feeling good, and it was a week and a half vacation. Okay, moving along.
Moving along. Let's do plans.
Because of the R ends with the Y.
Ruby!
Yup.
I don't know what that means. Oh, sweets. So, we are doing Garfield Week this week in Daily 30. I don't love this week's props. I don't.
Well, no, it's Garfield. You're supposed to love everything about Garfield. Who did Garfield dirty? Oh, fair warning. I'm a Garfield freak. I love that comic strip when I was up until... Yeah, I think the only reason I stopped watching it is because the app I was using to watch it broke.
Okay. So, the first prompt is to stitch in orange. Is to stitch in orange or stitch on a whip with a cat. I'm pretty sure I only have one whip of a cat. With a cat. And that is the sampler that will not be named. So, that's that option.
Isn't there orange on the peacock?
But I'd have to do only orange stitches and I don't.
Oh, it isn't orange on the... It's stitch with the orange.
It's stitch in orange. Yes. The second prompt is to stitch in pink thread or stitch on a whip with something sweet. I don't really have anything with sweets on it. I have Fall on the Farm by Country Cottage Needleworks. No, Little House Needleworks. Which has an apple tree on it, which apples are sweet.
That works.
That's what I'm going with.
There's another... I have a smart one, but I don't know... One, I don't know if they would do it. And two, I don't know if you get like... Laura! lace corset. It hides some sweets.
Oh my god, no, we're not going there. Stitch in the color yellow or on a whip with a dog. I have one whip with a dog, which is Greyhound year. Or, hear me out, I have a Dimensions kit, which has a Golden Retriever on it. I could start there. Those are your choices.
New start.
New start it is. I don't know where my pencil is to write that down. Okay. Stitch in the color gray or your most annoying whip.
Please tell me the most annoying whip that isn't a UFO.
Yeah.
Because that's what they really annoy. Come on. Tell me I'm lying. Who here has a truly annoying whip that doesn't just UFO the darn thing, if not just bin it? Which, literally, which one you do depends on how many hours you've already stitched it.
True story. Here are options. They all have different reasons, but...
Lace corset, just because I thought of that one.
Lace corset, because it's annoying, because there's boo-boo in it, and I couldn't figure out where the boo-boo was, so now I'm adjusting it. Okay, and then stitch in brown, or on a whip that you have had a close call with almost not finishing it, but you are still stitching on it.
Lace corset.
Again, same reason.
Trying to give you multiple for that one.
Very good.
Hey, lace corset's pink.
It's not all pink floss, though. It's a variegated pink and gray floss.
That should count.
Maybe after this week ends, I will ask that question.
Because, one, asking for specific colors is mean.
It is challenging.
Because in all honesty, this is part of the reason why I stopped doing Daily 30. In all honesty. I would just do, I'd have alternative stitches or nothing right now.
Yeah.
It's you have 3 prompts you're working on. And also, I'm this person. Do you have any stitches with brown?
Not a lot of brown.
Because guess what?
What?
Brown is just dark orange.
I don't have a lot, so...
Okay. I'm just saying, brown is just dark orange.
It is what it is. Daily 30 does tend to lend itself better towards folks who have multiple whips. Folks who don't have a bunch of whips do function. I mean, they do alternative stitches. You have just the Daily 30. You can do it, but...
Basically, you get punished for not doing a million projects. Because alternative stitches are more.
Yes. Haul. I got some haul, y'all.
Yee-haw, her haul.
This is what happens when your friends start talking. So my friend Beth Ann ordered some new hoops and was telling me about them. Because Laura, our friend Laura, ordered them and was telling her about them. And Laura heard about them from Sammy Joe, which is Sammy J Stitches on Flosstube, I think. And I don't know where Sammy Joe heard about them from, but all I know is Beth Ann was telling me about them and she was showing them to me, and I was like, those are pretty cool. Those look pretty good.
And then I might have opened my big mouth.
And Joe thought they looked pretty neat. So I ordered some, and then I ordered some more. So these are a big old pile. They're called Nerd Hoops. You can find them on Amazon. Now, this is the biggest size. I ordered the big pack first because Joe wanted to try them as well. I don't know, can you...
Oh my god, my wrist feels so much better.
I mean, look at how thin these suckers are.
Like, I love Q-snaps. this is the same weight as a Q-snap of the same size. Actually, no. It's literally between 2 and 3 of these, of this size, is the weight of a Q-snap.
Yeah, I know. Look at how, and these things are super thin and super light. I don't stitch with a stand. I got these, and I was using these this week with my big projects. And I think I got 2 days into it, and I ordered the pack of multi-sizes, which there's 4 in the multi-size pack. I'm using number 2 right now.
Oh, and this is my favorite part of this.
And it holds it super tight, and
I haven't had to twist. Anybody who uses a Q-snap would know. This is an action you're used to doing all the darn time in order to get it taut again. You have to keep rotating it. I stitched this, never once had a problem.
And you have like so much surface area because your edge is like right here. You don't need that much of an edge, like.
And it also does it goes from here to here.
Yeah, you also don't need that. You can. You
Get up the
all
edge.
know. Sometimes with Q-snaps, you need a massive edge. And it's one of those that's got the groove in it. It's really hard to see on the camera. It's got a groove in it. So they lock together with your fabric, which really helps hold it tight.
And the groove's in the middle, not at the bottom like a traditional hoop.
Right.
So it also doesn't have that weird cut line that it shoves into a regular hoop, which is actually why I stopped using regular hoops.
Right.
And by the way, we're not paid to advertise this stuff.
Do I really need this many of the big size? Probably not, but that's the way they came. You can buy them in
Thank you.
packs of either multiple colors in one size or one color in multiple sizes.
Actually, here it goes. This is too big.
What?
What I was grabbing it for, it's too big, I think.
Yeah. So, I do really like them. I've been using them for about a week now.
Actually, it might not be. Oh.
I don't really care. I don't need this many, so just stick it with your stuff. So that's a haul.
That's about the right size.
That's the haul. That was enough haul.
Plans, haul.
We did whips, we did plans, we did haul. Announcements, I don't have any because
Spiel?
basically spiel time.
Okay, please like, comment, subscribe, bell notification, thingy me bobby, the whole YouTube thingy me bob.
Thank you all for coming and spending a little bit of time with us. We really do appreciate it. We hope you were entertained.
Do you feel entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Comment below.
So yesterday, watching storm coverage of Winter Storm Ember, one of the weather guys was talking about, watching the football. No, it was Saturday. Is it Saturday morning? I don't know. One of the weekend days, one of the weather team guys that was out in the field was talking about football game that was being played on the East Coast. It was yesterday. It was the Jets-Patriots game. Football game that was being played on the East Coast that was going to be in snow. He's like, and we're broadcasting all day. Are you not entertained? They were giving him a hard time from the studio that they would be more entertained if he did a snow angel. I don't know if he actually ever did a snow angel. I missed it.
Okay.
Randomness. Okay. Thank you all for spending some time with us. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.